If you find it's important for the future generations to be healthier, if you find it's important to break this mode of sickness and disease and to just accept it by talking about the numbers of people getting sick, and if you think it's important to change the billions of dollars that are going into sickness care and shift that into wellness and healthcare, then I think that the ICPA is a good place for you to start that process, to learn to be able to communicate with your patients, to learn to deliver what you promise in chiropractic, and to try and help make this world a healthy world by starting with the future generations, starting with the most important generations, our children. The people who take the course and have gone through the entire process are striving for clinical excellence in a field that is extremely important to the life of chiropractic. So when I think about the ICPA, I think about three things. I think about their commitment, their consistency of purpose, and their striving for clinical excellence. It is one of the things that embodies a program that I think will keep it going forever, and that makes it a very valuable asset to the chiropractic profession. It is rare to find an organization that maintains such a steady path in a forward direction to make chiropractic or bring chiropractic to the forefront of the pediatric population. There's no such thing as Monday morning mastery. Mastery takes years and years of commitment, and the ICPA recognizes that. So not only do they have their regular program, but they also have a diplomat program and have an academy where you can take advanced courses, so you never have to stop learning. You can constantly increase your skill set, you can increase your philosophical construct, and you have people who support you in a way that make it easier in the world to basically give the chiropractic story or tell the chiropractic story to your patients. So while there are a lot of different techniques to adjust and correct spinal imbalances in the chiropractic profession, there are very few and they're very far between techniques to work with the cranium. I think it's extremely important, especially in the first 2 years of life, which is the paradigm or the population that I deal with, to actually make sure that the cranium and the spine are connected and the central nervous system has its greatest ability to grow, because in these first 2 years of life, 90% of your central nervous system is forming. The pathways, the gray matter, the neuronal connections are all happening in these first 2 years, and any insult to the developing nervous system at that point in time will have far-reaching compensatory effects for the rest of the person's life. The primary objective of my class is to give the students the skills to actually monitor the changes in the nervous system. We're dealing with a population here that does not have subjective input for you. They're preambulatory. Some, obviously, when we're talking about a 1 or 2 or 3 month old child, they're not verbal. So you need a system that allows you to know when you've made a correction, when it's been a positive change, and when to stop making those corrections and let the body do what it's supposed to do. It is incumbent upon us as chiropractors, once we have the knowledge of what we do and why we do what we do, is to be able to communicate that to our patients. So you need to get a skill set to learn to communicate effectively to your patients the importance of what you do and why you do it. As opposed to selling them a bill of goods, make them understand that it's important to get their spine and nervous system checked. If you can reframe it that they're coming in to get their children's spine and nervous system checked on a regular basis, it'll make your life easier, it'll make their life easier, and more importantly, it'll make future generations much healthier. We are in a time when our children's health is deteriorating, that the level of sickness and the number of diseases that our children are experiencing are growing year by year. And I think one of the reasons for that is because the population that we're affecting as pediatric chiropractors is actually not growing. And it's our job to increase that population percentage. The more people that get under chiropractic care, the more children that get under chiropractic care, the more children whose nervous system are not compensated anymore as they grow up, the healthier or the better chance they have to be healthier individuals.